Hello. So I'm here today, joined by Miguel, and we're doing a project for the subject of marketing and management. So, would you like to present yourself?
So I'm Miguel, as you said. I'm 25. I just finished university. I finished a course of management and I'm a manager at the moment.
Okay. So, where do you work?
I work as a manager in an ice cream franchise here in Portugal, and my work consists of managing the store, all the employees, and also working in the marketing department.
Okay. So, having all that and being that young, would you say is it challenging your job?
Yeah, definitely. It's a working project, but I think in general I'm way better since comparing when I began, and we are looking forward to getting better and developing day by day.
Okay. So, and for how long have you been doing that job now?
I'm doing this job for 2 years now since I opened my company with a partner when a few months after I finished university.
Okay. So, does your partner have experience in marketing as well and management, or is it?
No, actually, my partner is not that experienced, unfortunately, but is trying to take a course of management and for like publicity, all that comes when you open a new
Yeah, definitely. So,
company.
you've both been learning as you go and improving every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's really important. So, even though it's recent when you first started, but what do you feel has changed in the market from when you started comparing to now? Would you say there's been many developments or no?
I think it hasn't changed that much yet. It's only a small period of time too. But and we work a lot with tourism, so it has a lot of ups and downs depending of the what like the season that we are.
Okay. So what would you say the best season for you guys is? What months? What
The
period?
summer definitely because Portugal there is lots of really good weather in the summer, and I feel like that's the upside air like definitely that's the upside season, but we are trying to be consistent in the other seasons as well, and we are getting better at it
Yeah,
as we go.
I feel like that's really important to not live off a season and the rest being completely gone. But
Yeah, exactly.
so the majority of the investment goes to that season, right? When it comes to marketing, when you're most
Yeah, yeah,
invested.
yeah. Like we get lots of new employees in that season too, that we can't like maintain all over the year. But I think that it depends a lot of the the, the society that we are in. Like in the winter, lots of companies and small businesses ran out and they close, so the city becomes like a little bit dead, if you know what I mean.
So it's definitely a seasonal market.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's also in the winter that aren't that many people
Yeah, coming.
having ice creams as well, but we are trying to develop in that matter.
Okay, nice. So the fourth question, who is who is the company target audience?
The target is, how I said, mainly the tourists.
Bless you.
Foda-se.
Bless you.
Ok, foda-se.
Okay. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Who is the company target audience?
The target is, how I said, mainly tourists, especially young aged, and because of that, we work like in the marina, so we have agreements to the other companies that bring a lot of clients to the marina as well, and in that way it becomes easier. We also have agreements with some hotels in which we have the people that work in the reception area handling papers of our company in the check-in.
Would you say it was how hard was it to get those connections, those type of connections, where you have your cards in hotels and all those areas?
Like in some of them, it was a little bit harder, and we had to make agreements with the hotel, like getting some discounts to their employees and all that. In some others, it was easier because, like, I knew the people that worked there or the owner himself, so
Yeah, so that definitely made it easier, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So, for the next question, yeah, this is about marketing. This one, do you feel like the customers still are influenced by marketing, even with all the knowledge they have now?
Yes, obviously, I feel like people are influenced by marketing. Marketing plays a huge role in the customers and in their preferences, and it always will. A good marketing strategy, in my opinion, it's always a perfect way to succeed. You also have to get a bit of luck, and your products have to be good, but with a really good marketing strategy and a plan over the years, I feel like that's a pretty good way to start.
Yeah. Um, what would you say it's what would you say it's challenging not to come out as like too persuasive or even manipulative when it comes to like doing marketing and getting your message across?
I feel like marketing it's always a little bit persuasive, but like it's if you don't are like trying to get your product publicity like from one aspect and it becomes totally different in person, I feel like you're not fooling anyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now, what are the main? The sixth question is: what are the main goals in the company when it comes to marketing? Is it about getting ahead of the competition or getting new clients?
Getting new clients with the business that we are included, like it's a day by day. So I feel like right now it's getting ahead of the competition, and I think, in my opinion, that we have a really good shot at it.
Yeah. Since you work in a marina and obviously there's other ice cream shops, how would you say it was difficult to penetrate in that market with all the competition being there already?
I think in the time that we included in the market, we were like completely fortunate with the how can I explain this? The store that was available at the time was perfect for us. It was like in the middle of the marina, close to all the stores that bring more clients to it, and being one of the only, if not the only one, ice cream area in the docks in front, like in the sea line, it helped a lot. And we also have like a sitting area, so I feel like it's
Definitely.
perfect.
I feel like sometimes a good location is the best marketing strategy. What would you
Yeah,
say?
definitely.
Yeah.
We are in the middle of it, and it couldn't be better.
Yeah. Okay. So, seventh question. Would you say the budget for marketing is enough right now in the company?
I feel like we are still growing and all that, but in my opinion, we are getting closer of our goals and what we expect to achieve in that matter. But it's always a work in progress, in my opinion. And we also have another, like other projects, so marketing will have to play a huge role on that.
Okay. So, as you grow and you definitely are keep on growing for the past years, would you say the marketing budget will keep on growing as well? Would you invest more as you go?
Yeah, of course, like how bigger you are getting, of course it's like you will attract more people, it's natural. But to keep growing in the bigger stages, you also have to get like a really good marketing strategy and a growth plan for the future.
Yeah. Do you see your company in the next few years going international and having more stores as you go?
Yeah, I feel like if we could keep growing as we are, I think we can get to that stage, but it's day by day, as I said, and we are. I'm too, like we are too young to, and don't have the financial support at the moment to go like international. But I think in a few years' time that can be possible, of course.
Definitely. So, eighth question. What type of channels do you use to get the message out? Is it about celebrities? Is it TV ads? Having brand ambassadors? Which route are you currently going for, to?
We mostly use word of mouth, but we also got business cards all across the city, from hotels to regular stores, as I said. And we are developing our social media pages as we speak, trying to get them to grow.
Okay. Um, do you feel like how hard is it to grow a social media page in a country that uh, is currently not that pro social media and not everyone is on it yet?
Yeah, it's harder, but that's natural in my opinion. But like if you compare it with other country that social media plays a bigger role, you also have more competition, and maybe people won't, how can I explain, won't respect it as much, the publicity, because it's everywhere, you know what I mean?
Definitely, definitely, I can see that. So, for the ninth question, what is the next step in the marketing department for the company?
I would say the next step is definitely keep pushing our ways of doing business as we been doing so far. Also get our business cards in airports, magazines, and I have a more significant presence on social media, which is in a very early stage, I would say.
So, talking about expansion and all that, would you say like you are getting help? Would you say you've been um, benefited with like the government, the cities? Are they helping you trying to, since you're very young and they should support entrepreneurship? Would you say that is happening right now or no?
No, definitely not. Thankfully, I worked since I was little, and I was saving my money, and me and my partner opened the store without any help. And in my opinion, governments play a very small part on it, if not nothing at all. It was all our investments without any support, and I feel like the taxes in Portugal are over the top. So, in my opinion, government don't play a role on it.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue I feel like with Portugal because other countries that they have for entrepreneurship, such as Canada, they have benefits for young entrepreneur and try to get their products out, do marketing for them even. Yeah.
No, like Portugal, in my opinion, is a little bit squared in that matter. But who knows in the future?
Okay, so now the 10th question. What ways do you use to make sure the marketing that you are using currently is effective?
Well, we compare the income that we make before and after the marketing strategies are employed, because in the early stages we didn't make them, because we are going slowly and trying not to push harder than we could at the moment. Uh, Also, we do research to confirm if the message is getting to the customers, and more specifically our target audience, because how can I explain that? Like, we specifically use some of the days of the month. I speak with all my employees, and then on specifically some days we ask our customers, like, how did you discover of our company? Like, in what way
Yeah.
you were like, how can I explain it? You were,
Incentivized maybe to get to the store.
incentivized to to come to us. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely smart asking like directly to the customer. Yeah, it saves a lot of time and money. I feel like that strategy. Okay, so now 11th question. How do you manage to stay ahead of the competition?
In my opinion, one of the main things that allow us to do that is the quality of our products that is top shelf. I don't want to be like a smart head, but it's my opinion. We only use fresh products, and I feel like it's something the customer appreciates, but also try to innovate side coming with new marketing strategies and ways to make the customer feel better when they come by the store.
Okay, so 12th and final question. What would you say brings more customers to your store? Word of mouth or other strategies?
I feel like it's a combination of both, because the feedback the customers share with each other helps, and it's definitely a good start. But if you don't have marketing strategies to make the customer aware that you exist, you won't have a chance to come and buy your product. So I feel like in the market that we are, word of mouth is definitely a pretty good way. If you see between like local people, when it comes to tourists, I think it's the marketing that we do with all the cards and people being aware of it. Like,
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I feel like this was definitely very good for all of us, since you are an example that shows that marketing is not impossible for and new companies, and is definitely a good way to get the crowd interacted and get more customers as you go.
thank you very much.
Thank you.